Yeah, hello, welcome to our live show, Monday evening Blitz. Yeah, really looking forward to that. I haven't played Blitz games for quite a while, to be honest. Didn't do much on my channel last week, been very busy with stuff. Yeah, welcome to all of you in the chat. What's the optimal amount of classical games per year to play? It's difficult to say. I'm going to request a Blitz game now and see what happens. How many games? One per week is an answer in the chat. Yeah, that's not such a bad idea. Like 50 games sounds quite okay. I think 50 is great if you can get that in. I have to admit that I rarely managed to do that. I probably am on roughly 30 per year, which is not much, but
game started.
But it's not bad either. Playing Jalisco cheese here. Okay, so what am I going to do? Maybe some King's Indian for a change. Got the F3 line. The same-ish. Yeah, what did I usually? I played knight c6, a6. But let's see what happens after a6 here. Jalisco cheese, bishop d3. Yeah, maybe I can do like this with c5. He will probably play knight g2, e2 here, huh? Yeah, maybe I can switch to a b5 setup. Yeah, I mean, you can play much more games than 50. I mean, this is definitely what many players did, yeah. Luke Van Vele, for example, he's well known for having played much more. Actually, I missed the tactic. There's knight takes e4 here. I didn't miss a tactic, I just have played e5. Okay, but now I can play knight takes e4. Minigame says it's not the quantity, it's the quality of the games. In some way that is true. I mean, if you play events, I'd rather play... Oh wow, he gives the queen. That's a drastic measure. Okay. So, yeah, I can just take the bishop. I mean, he has, what does he have? The knight and rook for the queen. I think what is really true is if you play games, it makes sense to choose carefully what kind of tournament you play. I think it is very much different for everybody what kind of tournament you should play. For example, I have decided a while ago that I'm not going to play tournaments that have more than one double round, because I simply hate the idea of playing so much chess on one day. I simply don't like it. Yeah, it doesn't really fit well with my physical fitness and stuff like that. I don't like it, so I don't play those events. And I think you should also choose carefully what kind of conditions, what kind of tournament hall, for example, there is. The main thing is you should feel comfortable and well equipped to play decently. So rather one really good tournament that you enjoy than like 3 crappy ones, yeah?
Check.
Okay, he checks me. I'm going to go in the corner. Yeah, this B pawn. Yeah, so I was thinking like c5 before. Yeah, we also have football on, right? Yeah, you know, yeah, Bayerischer Schweiz, this is in the Banretti Masters. I wouldn't care about 2 games. And no, you're totally right. I wouldn't care because this is not a rated tournament. This is more for fun. This is okay, but I wouldn't want to play rated games. Lots of rated games on one day. It doesn't make much sense to me. Okay, I can give the check on b4, king b3, knight d3, and there is rook e8, but I'm not checkmated there. I'm not. But you know, I mean, I can just develop stuff here and prevent any counterplay. I'm a queen up. I think the best system against the Samish is probably c5. Go for Benoni's. This diagonal looks dangerous for black. Okay, I can play knight takes c4 here, right?
Check. Check. White resigns.
Yeah, he overlooked that knight takes e4 tactic here. That was winning the house. Okay, let's go for a new game. Yeah, what game is on actually at the moment in the Euros? I didn't check at all. I only saw that Sweden, I think they against who did they play? They played 1-1. I think Hikaru still plays on the ICC now and then. There was a question, why doesn't he? I don't think so. Bayerischer Schweizer says, Germany played terrible yesterday. I don't think so. I think it was okay.
Game started.
It wasn't especially, I mean, okay, we had like 15 bad minutes at the end of the first half, but other than that, it was a pretty clean affair. And the thing is, you have to win those games. This is the most important thing. If you play the best game and the best match in the first one, yeah, and then play crap afterwards, it's worse. I was totally okay with what they did. Italy is leading. Okay. Belgium, it's very tough. That's already a very high profile match. Okay, what if I go back here? It's a bit unusual, but sending this knight back and now maybe a3, b4. He closes the position. Okay, now I'm going g4 and bring the knight over to g3. Knight c7. Okay, what is he going for? For b5 stuff? That's... I don't really believe in that. Yeah, the Smallville account of Nakamura's is inactive for a long time. He really tries for b5. Okay. Okay, I think I'll go a5. It's not... Like Mason says, he got my ebook on Amazon the other day. Okay, cool. My score against Rainmaker here, my opponent, is 7 wins, 3 losses, and a couple of draws. No, I'm not working on a new repertoire book based on the Banker and Benoni. No, I'm not working on a book at all at the moment. The Grandmaster repertoire books by Quality Chess, yeah, they are excellent. The only issue with the books is that, I mean, it's not an issue per se, it's just that the level of detail and the whole depth of the repertoire books, they're very, very difficult to grasp for normal players, and quite often I think they are a bit too detailed in some cases. No, Rainmaker is I think Olav Sepp here from is that Estonia? I think it's Estonia. Yeah, so this is one of those King's Indian where black is worse on both flanks. The only thing is, a typical King's Indian thing is, it's kind of murky. Yeah, the GM repertoire books, as Lawrence Liv says correctly, are good reference works. It's difficult, I think they are difficult as tools in some way, because it just, I mean, the level of detail is sometimes overwhelming, but of course they are, from a technical point of view, excellent. Okay, yeah, I would like to play bishop e3, but b2 is hanging. I can still play it, but I can go rook h2, right? Ah, shoot! I didn't see that move coming. I hope I'm not getting into some trouble here. I had maybe queen g3. My coordination is not good. Yeah, the whole. I should have had a very good position for sure, but probably I did something wrong. Covering queen g3 here, knight g4. What a shame. Yeah, I really misplayed that somehow. I think after h4, h5, white's position was fantastic. I still have huge problems here to move. My coordination is not great. But maybe I just need to consolidate a little bit, then still everything's cool. Yeah, I shouldn't overlook stuff like that, for example. What a shame. Okay. Take this, take here. Knight c1, rook b2 maybe, I don't know. Yeah, he never should have gotten this kind of activity. Took this, okay. So bishop e3, he wants to take b2, I guess. Okay. Shouldn't spend too long. It's not that clear what black wants to do there. Bishop f6. Wow. Okay, I don't understand the move. Okay, just goes back. Okay.
Time warning. Check. Check.
Oh, didn't see the check coming.
Check. Check.
Maybe I should draw. I don't know.
Check.
It's no checkmate, unfortunately.
Check.
Don't see a win. Oh no, I can take. I play king up.
Draw offered. Check. Game drawn.
Yeah, tough game, man. Really tough. I mean, and this opening position, like here, white is strategically just winning, but I couldn't put it away. I think white is winning strategically because king side I'm better, queen side I'm better. I mean, it must be better for white, clearly. Like this, I cannot believe this one bit. But from here I must have made some mistakes. This is probably wrong. Yeah, queen f7. Queen d2 is clearly better for white. Yeah, that makes an awful lot of sense, yeah. Playing this and castle long. Okay. So let's see. Get a new game. Again, Rainmaker. Okay. Now I've got black against him. No, I've never played against Jan Gustafsson over the board. And the blitz games are also a long time ago. The same for Niklas Huschenbeck. I've played Niklas a lot. Online we played a match also. 2 matches. Yeah, I think I won a 2-game match and I lost a longer match. Yeah, Jan Gustafsson is a very strong blitz player. You really shouldn't. I mean, the banter blitzes that he plays are all nice and good, but this is he was one of the best German blitz players for a long while. Oh, takes there. Okay. Yeah, Jan Gustafsson doesn't like the Dutch opening. Yeah, I mean, this is pretty normal for a strategic player that you tend to be skeptical about the Dutch opening. But I'm also more of a strategic player, but I don't think the Dutch is that terrible. Especially, I mean, from a practical point of view, it's quite a good opening. If you want to unbalance the game, it makes lots of sense to go for the Dutch. Yeah, I'm giving this. I didn't care much because I felt that getting onto the dark squares should be worth something. I just wonder in this particular moment what I should play. Yeah, I think I'll go there. Gustafsson is only skeptical about the Dutch opening, not about Dutch people. Quite the contrary. I mean, he's on the record of pretty much the opposite, as I am. I always liked it a lot to play in the Netherlands. It's one of the best countries for chess overall, I think. Got fantastic playing conditions, very nice. Very nice to play chess in the Netherlands. Okay, what the beep here? What is going on here? So this one. Oh, he just takes it. Okay, that I didn't expect. I thought he would go bishop a6. And now I'm threatening g5, and this is actually rather... Isn't g5 rather uncomfortable? Ah, he's got this ugly move. But it's ugly, but it's good. Huh? Yeah, rook to f7 and then g5. That was right. Ah, what a shame. He really shouldn't have gotten away with this stuff, but he will probably. Ah, what a bloody shame. Not good. Not good at all. I have queen b1, but it's just a check. It doesn't do much. I should have played rook f7 first, I think. Maybe he has got h4, so... You can just play rook takes e3. I don't see the point here. Rook takes e3 you can just play. Oh, I don't see why not. I have a check on b1, but he's got queen e1. There's just nothing going on. What is the point? Rook takes e3 just wins, right? Rook e3, queen
Check.
b1. Okay, this one. Okay, here at least I don't have a choice. I didn't understand anything here. Okay, yeah, I mean, okay, that also wins. It's not that it doesn't win. For some reason, he thinks rook takes e3 is not possible. Check, queen e1. Why isn't it possible? I don't get it. I don't get it. Yeah, that was possible all along.
Check.
Yeah, of course I can resign here, but as usual I don't like to. It's an awfully bad position. Yeah, okay, I can resign.
Black resign.
That was very stupid, right? We check this. Okay, this is just knight g2, but here he probably has some. He actually has c4. Okay, to have knight d5. This is good, yeah. I have some compensation, but it's not enough. Okay, anyway, let's go for a new game. Don't worry so much about the game here. How to analyze one's chess games. There's so much conflicting information online. It makes sense to analyze your own games, but if you do so, don't do it with an engine, just do it on your own. And if you got to some conclusions on your own, it's a good idea to later check with the computer. Yeah, this is a good idea actually to do some kibitzing. I think I will try. I will play this game against Grandmaster Bamboozler. Who is that, by the way? Let me check. It's no name. Some pretty strong Russian GM, I guess. Yeah, blitz kibitzing is a nice idea. I will try to do that. There are some good players on. I mean, again, the h3 stuff is currently so popular. c6, okay. Yeah, all kinds of stuff is possible here. I'm not going to play the Schlechter-Slav. Why do I get requests for the Schlechter-Slav? This is like the most boring opening ever. Okay, Bamboozler. Interesting. Okay. Okay, so here we have a slightly more comfortable position, I think, for white, but black, I mean, black's position is not terrible either. Knight a6, I'm going to play queen c1, double attacking h6 and c6. Rook takes looks weird, let's say. Yes, I'm going to grab that pawn and see what happens. I mean, the Schlechter-Slav is not a bad opening. I'm really not, I don't want to go that far. I actually once made a series for the ICC where I looked at the Slav defense, and I had the Schlechter as an option for black. The only thing is, it's just not very active. I really wonder what f5 was all about. Isn't that just weakening black enormously? I mean, he weakens e5, e6, and what's the big active point? He still has c6 and h6 hanging, so not quite sure what the idea is. I mean, you can go f4, but okay, so I'll just take c6 here, right? There's no particular reason not to take it. And I'm also getting at g6 and stuff. Okay. Yeah, white has easy moves, rook e1, rook c1. I might also attack a5 even more. The problem is also the knight on a6. I think maybe knight a to c7 is an option. No, this one. Okay, if I go to c4, Rook c8, queen d3. The queen to a4 is probably not bad, attacking that pawn. Yeah, just try to get a5 as well. It's very difficult for black to get something active going. There's a request now for the Philidor's defense. Yeah, I could do that, but the Philidor is not as passive as the Schlechter Slav, I think. But anyway, I'm also going to try for blitz kibitzing. I think this idea is kind of interesting. I could have taken on d5 with the queen actually, as the knight was hanging. Oh yeah, rook b1 is not a bad move. I mean, black has nothing anyway here. Yeah, that's right. There is no real reason why the Philidor is not played on the top level. I mean, it is not the most active of openings, definitely not. But it is definitely playable and is played quite a bit by strong players in rapid and blitz chess. So it's not so much an opening that happens a lot on in tournament games, classical time control games, but it is a good weapon for blitz and rapid for many top guys. b4 looks a bit strange, but if I move the bishop, he's got rook d3, rook b3, I'm sorry. The knight is not so bad. It looks at some important squares. Knight b8, I have knight e5. So he cannot play knight c6 anyway. Okay. Got a huge time advantage here in this game. Okay, he wants to go f4, knight e2 check. Yeah, maybe just here. The accelerated dragon. Yeah, the accelerated dragon is interesting. But I think black has a hard time to play against the Maroczy bind.
Black resigns.
Yeah, black resigned. I think he got into a really bad position when he ignored that queen c1 possibility. It looked really very difficult for black to handle. So let's see if there's something interesting to kibitz. And there are some good players, but they play bullet at the moment mostly. Let's check the title player. It says Ardanok has logged off. Now it's not really that much to kibitz. Okay, I'm going to play a couple of more games myself.
Game started.
F4. Yeah, black had F4, but it wasn't really doing much. Okay, playing Pexi here from Finland. We've got the Vienna game. Oh, this is a strange line. Yeah, it's kind of interesting. You know, knight d5 is the move that they all give with a strange line, and nobody gives e4, which should be really okay for black. This is a version of the Forkbeer counter gambit that looks really okay for black. Yeah, I'm not saying that there's something about some chat about the Maroczy bind. I'm not saying that it is terrible for black. I'm just saying that it's difficult. Knighting. He immediately returns stuff, which I understand. Okay, I don't want the pawn. I want to play actively if possible. I wonder if I play queen a5, if I can go bishop f5. Yeah, the funky idea. Like queen takes bishop f2 check. Queen a5 might be a little bit on the dicey side. Okay, what is he up to? Queen b5. Okay, I'm castling. Queen b, he wants to go queen b5 here. It's a bit of an annoyance. I don't want to trade queens here. Maybe I can do this actually. Now like knight e4 looks good. Sorry for that. Threatens bishop f2. I should switch off my mobile here. Easier said than done. Threatens a couple of things. Bishop f2, knight d2. He cannot castle long. Not so easy now. Bishop c3. Yeah, against the Maroczy bind, black probably should play this knight takes d4 system, the Gurgenidze system. But I still think that white has a slight pull. It's just enormous disadvantage in space. It's hard to play against. Yeah, it's also hard for white to play here. I don't really see what he should do. Bishop c3, maybe, but it doesn't look great either. Yeah, I don't know. Bishop c3, what am I doing? Is it like winning for me? He seems to dislike it a lot. He doesn't play. I was thinking maybe here, yeah, get this piece developed and ask him about his next move. Yeah, I can win now, I think.
Check.
This wins at least material. There's something else. I think I just grab stuff.
Check.
Okay, so the knight doesn't have many squares. Knight c7, knight to d5, bishop e6. It's okay. Knight d5, bishop e6. I didn't see that one coming. That's a bit of a shame. Okay. The question, would I call the Alekhines defense refuted? No, of course not. It's perfectly okay. I mean, white has a slight advantage, but this is nothing special. It's the same kind of thing with many, let's say, yeah, kind of secondary lines. I mean, the Alekhines is a side line, or is a somewhat non-conventional opening, but it's not bad. I mean, there is no refutation or anything like that. Okay, so What happens here? Knight c4 is kind of a mess. Maybe I just attack stuff here. Attack c2. I didn't see that one. It's pretty easy move. Yeah, it doesn't look good. I don't have a good coordination here. And his pieces are very active. Shoot.
Time warning.
Don't like that at all here. Knight c4, knight e5, stuff like that. It's very annoying.
Check.
I don't have rook h8 here. I really don't know where I'm going with this. It looks kind of awkward. The rook is also hanging there on b8. I totally lost control over this position, which was completely winning. Oh my. Yeah, and he's threatening rook g5 checkmate.
Check. Check.
Well, it was a shame. It was a completely winning position.
Check.
Yeah, I just overlooked rook h3, and after that it was kind of difficult already.
Check. Check. Check.
Yeah, I should resign maybe.
Check. Check.
Okay.
Black forfeits on time.
Let's play a6. Yeah, it was really stupid. That was really stupid. I never should lose that one. But I didn't see rook h3 and... yeah, I think that white opening is pretty risky, to be friendly about it. So, let's see. Queen's Gambit accepted or Alekine's defense. Yeah, we'll see if I can get that in. This is kind of, yeah, something that I can do. I simply don't like it much to play lost openings, but I take requests, of course. Yeah, somehow I don't get a game started. There's nothing really good to kibitz. I'm trying, but I mean, there is blitz, there's bullet, but I don't really like to keep it on bullet.
Game started.
Okay, did I have any requests? Oh, yeah, I could go e4 for one game. Playing Huba, WGM. I don't think she has a name. Nope, has no name in there, but she's a good player. I played her a bit, and it was always very tough. So playing a sideline here in the Sicilian, it might, yeah, get to some kind of hedgehog. Yep, so we've got the hedgehog. I wonder, yeah, early b3, probably not f3 then. This also looks very okay. Yeah, so you really want to take e4 in this position. Okay, if you want to take e4, this is risky, I think. I'm not going to cover that pawn. So, yeah, I mean, black can just go bishop e7, of course. Yep. And now the thing is, I wanted this. I didn't want to give my bishop. Let's see. Taking is still risky. Okay. So I've got a couple of things that I can do. Knight e6 is one of them. And then the check, queen h5 immediately is also interesting. Or queen g4. Bishop e4 and then queen g4 also is possible. But that's not as clear. Okay, I'm going to do this. It's hard to say. Maybe knight f6. I didn't really appreciate knight f6 here. It's still interesting, but I didn't see this move coming. Bayerischer Schweizer says, doesn't Belgium have this super talented young player? The issue is they have a couple of super talented young players. So, yeah, probably yes. Yeah, I'm just going to put more pieces near black's king. I'm not sure about the objective compensation, but in a practical game this is pretty tough to play. Rook g3 coming up. Bishop e4 is a possibility here. Okay, so here there's a couple of things. Knight e6, rook e4, knight e6. Also knight c6 immediately. No, that's not true. No joke chess, not my highest rated student. I've like maybe 4 or 5 higher rated ones and some pretty clearly higher rated. Anyway, let's see about this. I can go rook g3, but it's a bit of a lame move. Okay, I'm taking this, but it's tough. I'm really not sure here. Maybe she can just move the queen here. Yeah. This is interesting. Queen c8 is also stronger than queen d7 because the queen is protected there, which is very important. I mean, okay, I can take g7 with the. I can take f8 also. I can just take f8 actually. It took me a while to recognize that, but now I'm just material up. Yeah, I'm just material up now. That was tough. I mean, it wasn't really tough, but to see at the end. But I didn't fully understand what was going on. Okay, so counter-attacking.
Time warning.
Okay, so I could actually save my knight here if I want. Knight d7. Okay. So I have 2 minor pieces there. The thing I don't like is that all 3 pieces are unprotected, so I badly need some quick coordination here. If I get knight b6, knight d5, this is a winning position, but I'm not sure. Yeah, more or less winning, I think. You can, the pieces coordinate, you can attack the pawns, and the rook is not particularly great here.
Check.
Yeah, this position is very good for white. Because the pieces coordinate very well. Main issue is I was down on the clock. Not anymore.
Check.
King c5, there's checkmate.
Check. check, 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 black forfeits on time.
Yeah, it's always tricky, those material balances, but I thought that this should be a pretty good a good position for white, because there are weaknesses that I can attack with my pieces, and here the king side pawn weaknesses are not a big deal. I think white should be very good here. I just checked it with Stockfish. It gives 2.5 for white, so pretty much. Okay, one more game.
Started.
Oh, Yosik. Yeah, these are always tough. I have a terrible score. He's a yeah, I don't know. Always tough. This is a very solid opening for his standards. He usually plays some stuff swindling from move 1. So I'm a bit surprised that he plays such a solid opening. But okay. I have a very bad score, 1.5 out of 8, and I think from those 8 positions I probably had 6 or 7 winning positions, and yeah, the score is terrible. Yeah, let's see what happens in this game. Got some reversed Benoni type of thing. Benoni, Benko, whatever. Yeah, I've got many losses on video against him. As I said, I've lost most of the games. I probably did not upload all of them because sometimes I scratch recordings when I curse too hard, and this is the kind of opponent where I probably have cursed a lot because, as I said, in most of the games I was winning. Yeah, I do upload videos with swearing, but if it's too excessive I tend to scratch them, and sometimes I just blurt something out that I cannot put on a video. So this looks nice, eh? Knight d3, knight c2. White is completely yeah, he's weakened a lot, and interesting to see what he does. He played very actively, but weakened his position a lot. Usually I'm behind on the clock against him. Not this time. I played very quickly. Yeah, hello to Steiner Lima. So, Yosik. What about the football? Is that over now? Italy, Belgium? Can someone tell me the result? Yeah, knight c2 wins material, huh? Yeah, I have said I have the odd swearing against Olegas. Okay, so I can take a1 here, and this is hanging on f5. Also, knight e3 is a move. I go knight e3. Italy won 2-0. That's very strong for them. I mean, Belgium is really is one of the favorites in this tournament, I think. Generally, they are regarded as one of the favorites. So very good result for Italy. Okay, I think I'm grabbing this. I have discoveries here, like knight takes bishop. I'm threatening discover check with the bishop here. Queen hangs, this knight e2, all kinds of stuff. Yeah, now I can take this one on a1 or this one. I'll take this rook. Yeah, I can take with the knight if I like. If I take f1, he's got knight h6 stuff. So this looks kind of normal. Okay, he's attacking this. But I can go here for rook e1. What?
Check. White resigns.
Okay. Why can you take on b7? Tell me. Okay, that was a rare win against Mr. Yosik here. Okay, so that was a quick game. If we have something to kibitz, I'm willing to kibitz one more game and then call it quits today. Do we have some cool game there? Not really. I'm just checking if we have some cool game that I could kibitz. Maybe some 3-minute game. I'd like to kibitz a game, that would be cool actually. I don't see it. They all play play 1 minute. Okay guys, I'm going to play one quick game, a 3-minute game. Let's do one 3-minute game with some crazy opening to close things. I don't get a game. There are some quite decent players in the 3-minute pool, but they mostly play 1 minute here. I don't get a game. That's bad. Probably indeed many people watching football or watching the after game interviews or things like that. No, I don't get a game here. That's weird. Seems to be extremely deserted, the pool here at the moment. I'm also requesting a 5-minute game. That's really strange.
Game started.
Yeah, now I get a 5-minute here. Queen's Gambit accepted was a request. Oh, again, this guy also have a terrible score. 2.5 out of 10. Which is pretty terrible. Against someone who's not that high rated. I mean, like my level, but means I should score roughly 50%, but I don't. Okay, so this opening here. Queen's Gambit accepted. I don't know. I wonder, should I have played h6 before bishop g5? Might be, looks slightly uncomfortable already here. Yeah, not an expert here on the Queen's Gambit accepted, of course. Yeah, maybe I should have played h6. This looks a bit uncomfortable. I don't really see how to unpin the bishop, and g5 looks extremely weird. Wow, I hate this position. It looks completely bad. I probably have to play h6 early. Okay, it looks terrible, but I don't see how to play this otherwise. Oh, hey, I should have played a normal opening, huh? Now I'm sitting in this bad position. It's not the Queen's Gambit accepted. This is a fine opening, but I probably don't know it well enough. I should go h6, I guess. That pin was... Blah. Yeah, this is a possible move. I mean, I don't even know if it is good, but I understand why he plays it, of course. It looks aggressive. He has got a great score against me, blah, blah, blah. So, what the heck? I can take d4 here, but that might be... Yeah, it's got knight d5 coming up. Bishop e7. He takes on e7, maybe. No. No, that wouldn't work. Wow. The position is super dangerous. Okay, probably that doesn't work, but it's tough. Yeah, that, I mean, 95 I will just take. And I've got lots of stuff for the queen. Yeah, you just decided to take there and now think about it. Maybe it still works for him. Queen f3 looks dangerous still. Yeah. It's one of those games that, you know, I didn't see any of it beforehand, but it's kind of works. Maybe knight queen g3 is still very dangerous. This one, okay. So knight e6 doesn't work. This is hanging on d4. This one. I don't have much time. Queen h4. What? I wanted to go f6, but this is unfortunately against the chess rules. Take h5. Threatens bishop f6 immediately. Maybe this one. Yeah, it might still be okay. It's a complete mess though. You can try whatever, knight d5 or what. If he takes h5, I wanted to go queen g6. Okay, I have to play a move. Thinking long here is not a good idea. Yeah, it's a very tough position to play. Knight f6 is a bit of a problem, and knight e7 as well. I have bishop g6 though. Knight e2 is also a move. Knight e2, king h1 he can play. Knight f6. Yeah, queen g6 is knight e7, so that doesn't work.
Time warning.
Yeah, I don't see it. I really don't see a defense here. Knight f6, amazing. I don't know. I need to play a move. What a weird game. Never anticipate any move here.
Check.
He just regains material now and will win on time. Maybe on position as well. I mean, certainly possible.
Check. Check.
Not much time left. Yeah, okay.
Check. Check.
Yeah, unfortunately. Oops.
Check.
Oh, I didn't see that he has that one. I didn't see that one. He can take, which he doesn't. Yeah, okay, he doesn't have to. Yeah, okay, that was a very tough game.
Resigns.
Very tough game. I mean, very likely that wasn't working for white at all, but it is just, it's just super tough to play. What is the engine giving? Equal. It gives equal, of all things. It was very tough to play. It's a rook, yeah, but the engine gives equal, which is not really, yeah, doesn't sound very well. Knight f6 instead was winning here. Yeah, anyway, it seems like I don't, it's not the kind of person I handle well, this opponent. Okay, I hope you enjoyed the session. It was I think it's still a good session. Rating-wise, it was a kind of even thing, but it had some good entertaining games. Okay, guys, I'll be back next Monday. Looking forward to see most of you in the chat again. Bye-bye, guys.